Hey everyone, Adrienne here, Indiana Backyard Gardener. I am taking you guys out here to the garden because I want you to see what I have left for myself to do this spring. And I always tell myself that I'm going to clean it up and make sure that it's ready for the next season, and things get away from me in the fall. Once I go back to work in August, it's like everything else just takes a back seat. So from now on, I need to remind myself that I need to get things done before I go back to work, because once I go back to work in the fall, I'm not out in the garden hardly anymore, except for probably to harvest. But let me show you what I got going on. All right, so let's back up. This is the garden. So this was my weird container garden from last year. I did this cardboard box, put two of these cardboard boxes here, and the thought process behind this was that I wanted to plant some perennials here, and then once they grew and got established, the boxes would disintegrate and then they would spread roots into the ground. Because for the longest time, this outer edge here, I could not get anything to grow and germinate and just live. So I'm leaving this here. I'm not going to remove the boxes. I do have to trim all of this dead stuff though. So like all this dead, I will just be snipping like everything down to the dirt, and then we'll just have to see what grows back. This is the blackberry bush. I have this thing up because I failed when I planted these to think about support and trellising and all of that. So this blackberry bush is pretty much out of control. And last year I did prune it back like a lot. So hopefully this year I will be able to get out here and support it a little bit better. I had threw this up here just to keep the branches from touching the ground, because if they touch the ground, they will root into the ground. That's how you propagate blackberry, is from the tips of the branches. So I've got this over here, and then if you look a little bit further down, there's another patch there. So yeah, I love my blackberries, and they were so prolific this last season. I put some sulfur down in the spring, which I will do again, and they really produced a lot. So the sulfur, I believe, made a big difference. But do you see how these are just leaning over, ready to just root into the ground? I really need to just trim them back. This part over here, this is where I had the squash I was growing in the wood chips here. It did not do anything. It didn't do anything. Nothing. I didn't get anything out of there. I think I got one pickle. That was about it. I had planted some flowers right here and some what was it? Tomatoes, I think. I did get the cherry tomatoes out of this spot, but the flowers never grew. This is my raspberry patch all along this fence here. So this stuff at the top was this really annoying vining weed that just really just took over. You can see it everywhere. Like it's all the way over there on my grapevines. Sorry about the noise. I live on a main road. So it is crazy, this vining weed that just took over everything, and it's everywhere. But I need to hurry up and get that out before it starts coming back. This kiddie pool, I cannot move this kiddie pool because it'll just crack into pieces. So what I need to do is I need to get the rest of the oregano out of here, and then transplant it, and maybe share it, or I don't know. But it has to, this kiddie pool has to be moved. That is a mock orange bush. But you can see that that stupid vining weed, like, I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous. I have tons of mullein coming up that I don't need. I have a bunch of mullein that I use on the other side of the garden, but this mullein I really don't need. So I'll probably get this out of here along with some of that wild lettuce that grows out of my wood chip pile here. So this wood chip pile was really, really big. Like, it started off like a super big wood chip pile, and now it has like pretty much flattened out. But I had planned to convert this whole area into growing space, so I'm hoping to get that done this year. These are the elderberry bushes. They are going strong, still going strong. So my peach tree didn't do anything. This one, that's the one I got from Stark Brothers. They did give me a credit for it, so I plan on getting another one this year. And hopefully this one that I got from Tractor Supply will do something for me this year. This over here is the nectarine. This is my nectarine tree. It's getting buds on it already. So that's cool. That, I don't know what that is. I thought it was a pear, but I'm pretty sure it's not a pear. So, I don't know. And this over here, this is just an awful mess. This area is where I wanted to have my greenhouse, but every time I have a greenhouse here, it just fails. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to get rid of this spot. I do have a couple of beds in here that I need to get out, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna just do away with this spot over here. And then there's more mullein everywhere. This is a grapevine here. This one doesn't do as well as the one on that side because I think the deer were eating this one when it was young, but it has constantly come back. So hopefully I'll get something out of it. And then this is the side of the greenhouse I have to finish. So yeah, so here are 2 beds. I don't even think I used these last year. I might have put like a few things in there like at the last minute when I didn't have any more space, but they didn't do anything anyway. So I really need to just do away with these. Get the dirt out because I did invest into that dirt. So yeah, look at my grapevine. It's completely overrun with this stupid vining weed. I have to get that. So this is like a bed frame that I'm going to repurpose. So I had my husband to put these pieces out here for me. But that is the outer perimeter of the garden. So now we can go inside and take a look at the mess that I have to clean up. Look at this. I'm so discouraged by this weed. Like, it really just, look at this. It just really is strangling everything out. Some garlic. This is garlic that Simply Jan had sent me a while ago. So this is the 2nd year for this garlic. So hopefully it'll get bigger this year. I didn't bother it. I didn't dig it up. I just let it be and just letting it grow. More mullein. So this is the strawberry patch here. I really thinned it out coming this way for the greenhouse. So, and then there's raspberries in here too that have crept, across the fence. This was where I had my tromboncino squash last year, and it did so good. I also had some beans here. So, I think these were the half runner beans. Maybe not. Because the half runner beans, I think, were white. Anyhow, these were some some type of runner bean. Might have been Provider, Contender, who knows. But they did really, really well. I still have some beans on here that I can harvest and plant. This was all cucumber, radish. I had some tomato in there, but it didn't do anything. Peppers, they didn't do anything. Over here, this was potatoes that took over, and I never harvested them. So yeah, they'll probably come back again. Yeah, I don't know. This bed, I kind of gave up on this bed because I had just established it. I just set it up, but potatoes grew in here voluntarily, and then that just really just threw me off. This is my sage, which is also being strangled out by the weed. More garlic over here that I got from Simply Jan. This is walking onions, I believe, which I do have for some people. I'm going to be sending out some walking onions for the ones that I promised it to last season. I never got them out, but I will get them out. All of these pots and stuff, well, this was my chocolate mint, so that'll probably come back. But everything else, this was garlic, so it's coming back too. Pretty much all these other pots were annuals, so they were peppers and tomatoes and different things, flowers, and I think I had some melons in here. So, and those sunflower seeds, those sunflowers were all volunteer sunflowers. I didn't plant any of those sunflowers, so they kind of just took over there too. But yeah, I have to get all of this cleaned up so that I can get started again. My blueberry plants are over here. I see one there, which seems to be fine. This one here, you can see there. All right. There's another little small one somewhere. Sometimes it's hard to find it, but there's another little small one. And then there's another one over here somewhere. But yeah. So I have two blueberry plants over here. And then this corner is where the comfrey comes up. Lavender over there and lemon balm. And then I have to finish this greenhouse. I have to do the door and the roof. This dude is over here sunbathing. So I do have a lot to clean up. A lot. And then not to mention all these weeds that are just, you know, making themselves at home here. So yeah. So that is the ugly truth of gardening. When you don't do your fall tasks in order to be ready for the spring, you end up with this type of mess that you have to clean up when it comes springtime. So the weather is just now starting to get manageable to where you even want to be outside, because I mean, it's been really cold, and every time you think it's gonna get nice, it snows again. So that's what we deal with here in the Midwest. But that's what I got going on, guys. I hope you guys are in a better shape than I am. And I look forward to sharing the journey with you guys this year and growing in 2026. And until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye, guys.